it's just incredible. And you're on a Ferris wheel that moves. How?
Was your second one the one where we meet Key, maybe?
Okay, what's yours? What was your favorite?
Mine was the core control room, where we must have spent a month.
That one we got our fill of that room, so it's hard to dial it back to the first time where it was amazing.
It was amazing. I mean, it was. So there's as you probably, if you've seen it, there's many iterations. Loki runs that loop over and over and over again to see if he can get it right and get it perfect. And Kasra Farahani, our production designer and the director of episode 3 of season 2, just immaculate work. This was almost on 3 stories, and it was like almost the captain's cabin of a ocean liner, but it was also an observation chamber. And there were real staircases down below for getting into the radiation suit, and then I don't know, maybe from here to the end of the theatre, a length of a gangway where you're looking up at this extraordinary generator that runs the order of reality.
Does that make it for you? Sophia mentioned it about not being as many green screens as you usually see in sort of Marvel and DC type superhero stuff. Does that for you? Is it adrenaline? Like it sounds like it gets you more.
It's incredibly exciting, and I think what it does to all of us is it coordinates our imaginations, and you suddenly all our imaginations are in sync because we're experiencing the same thing at the same time in the same place, and you get so much from the precision of the art direction, and it feels like you're in a real place. There was a moment when a wave of radiation was coming towards us through from outside the observation window, and the shutters were down, and the art department and the special effects department were able to make the shutters rattle in the most terrifying way. It was like being in an airplane and you think something awful is going to happen. And the sound of the rattling, do you remember? You felt it. And I just pay tribute to everybody behind the scenes who made that, because it helps us be precise in the application of our imagination, for sure.
I have to ask you, is there going to be more of you and Loki?
I don't know.
Or never.
Just how Kevin Feige.
Come on.
He's above my pay grade. I think I know that something happened. Season 2, we started to understand there was an enthusiasm and a desire to do another season very early on when we were making season 1. And what was very satisfying was to then develop the story as a narrative in 2 volumes. That we're going to have 12 episodes to tell this story. And in the first episode of the first season, we were going to break Loki down, break his psyche open, create existential crisis and anxiety and doubt, give him a huge problem, and then take 12 episodes to find resolution. And across that time, he would meet Sylvie and have this relationship with Mobius, where they become, after sort of being analyzed, they sort of become an unlikely friendship. And that all of these characters would go on a journey together because the stakes would get so high. So I feel like it's been 2 volumes, and anything beyond that, I can't, wish I could tell you, but I have no idea.
We all can hope and pray. Ladies and gentlemen, the cast of Loki. Now I repeat,